Hey guys, it's Candy.
Times 7, and we're back with another video. Today's video is all about our experience with American Airlines.
So we went to New York a couple months ago, around like March 1st, somewhere around there, and it just wasn't it. So let's get into it. So we woke up around 6 o'clock, left at 7. Well, I probably woke up at 5:30 because, you know, I had to do a little stuff. So I woke up at 5:30 a.m., left out at 7 to be at a 10:40 a.m. flight.
And we get there and we go park in the park and go. And so we go to the front and we get ready to get our tickets scanned, and they don't scan.
So, a little kiosk.
Yeah, so I get really confused. So she's like, let's go to the, I don't know what it's called, like the help.
You know, the people that do like the bags and stuff, and I guess they there if you need help. So we went up to them to ask about our ticket, because didn't we get like a message saying that something left?
It said our plane left. So I thought we got left.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, woke up, did our list for nothing. So we went to the guy or whatever, and he said sometimes little machines do that or whatever, so he printed us out a new ticket. So we thought that had the right gate information. We thought we were set up, like we thought we were
because that's even the gate he told us to go to after we went through to get checked. He told us to go to that gate, But
okay, so we go to this gate, and you know how it has like the little billboard thing telling you like times and like what flight is going where. Well, it said we was going to Boston.
And it also wasn't the correct gate that he told us to go to, so we got really confused. So we were like, Boston, we're not going there. So we went to go to the American help desk, but that line wasn't moving at all. It wasn't going anywhere. To this other help desk, I guess it was supposed to be the like overall general help desk, and she told us that we were in the right place, but the thing on the sign hasn't changed because the flights were overlapping. So it's not wasn't going to change until they boarded their flight. So we had to wait for that to happen before it changed, and we were still looking crazy because we still thought we were in the wrong place, and that's weird. And she said it never happened when she went to go fly.
No, that's never happened before, like United. Alright, so, you know, we get to the right gate or whatever, because they tell us that's the right one, even though it says Boston. You know, the screen just haven't changed. So we're sitting there. You know, it's almost 10:40 or whatever, you know, time for our plane, like, start boarding or whatever. But they said it was going to be a delay. First delay. So we were just like, okay, I guess.
And the thing about it is they didn't change their delay time until we were almost about to get up and start boarding. And then the time changed.
It was like 10-something.
And I'm like, why is there a different time up there?
It was like 10-something. So then we waited. I forgot when the second time was, like when it was being delayed to. But yeah, so when that time had came up, the time went up again. And they said we had another delay.
And it wasn't because of the snow, because
it was barely
droplets outside. So we were just, I don't know what was happening. So we were confused as to why they were delaying so much. And I think that's when they came over the intercom and said the plane was in Charleston.
Yeah, right down the road.
Right down the road, basically.
Due to maintenance. They was doing maintenance, and I'm just like...
So we had another delay because we had to wait on them to maintenance the plane. So eventually the plane gets here, and when it does, it takes forever for us to even get on the plane. Oh my
God. Like, I mean, you know how they do boarding group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. Like, it just took forever, like the bag process and everything. Like, people who had to go get their bags checked. Like, it just took forever to get on the plane.
And so when we finally get there, when we finally get on the plane, so we're looking around and searching for our seats or whatever. So we finally get to sit down, but we don't even get to move yet because they said there's somebody in front of our plane. Like, there's another plane in front of our plane.
We sat there in the driveway, like...
on the little, the strip.
The runway, there we go.
The runway, there was somebody in front of us. And that there was something wrong with their plane, so we had to wait till their plane got fixed before we could even think about, like, lifting off or going anywhere.
So we had, like 3 delays, and then once we got on the plane and seated, thank God we had never mind, I don't even like aisle seats no more after what happened. So, yeah, we had to sit there on the runway and still wait. So I'm just like, thank God we didn't have anything, like, planned at a specific time in New York, because...
Yeah, and I really don't like how we were on the planes and like I know they have to get through with their little carts, but they just ram into
Oh my
you.
God!
And I was napping and she was napping.
The aisle seat, you think that would be the best seat because you're not in the middle of two people or you're not smudged against the window or whatever, like limited space. So the aisle, we both tried to sleep. We both had aisle seats. We were trying to sleep. You know the people that got the little cart, what are they called? Flight attendants or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, their butt just like ramming you in the cart and people getting up to go to the bathroom. So you're like this and it's just...
And you can never get sleep. If you are asleep, you're going to get woken up. Like, you're not going to get to stay asleep at all.
And then, like, the plane is just really small itself. I mean, I guess because we was group 5 or whatever. I guess they get tinier the farther back you go. But it was just so uncomfortable.
And then we finally get there, and when we land in New York, that was the quickest part. I mean, it wasn't fast getting off the plane.
Oh, my God. That is the worst. I have never experienced on, like, United... On American, people sit there and like you have to wait for like 10 minutes just to get off. Like on United, everybody stand up and they grab their bags and they gone. But on American, people literally like the guy who was sitting beside me, like this was on our way back home. I was sitting in the middle seat and the guy was like in the aisle seat. He waited until it was almost clear for him to freaking get up. And I'm sitting over here like just claustrophobic, like, oh my God, why is he still sitting here? I didn't say anything to him, but I'm like, I thought that should be common sense. Like,
and the lady that I was sitting next to, she was like, she asked me could she get up first because she was claustrophobic, she needed air. So I was like, yeah, I don't care, you can go ahead and go because we weren't moving nowhere anyway. She was just gonna stand in the aisle. But it was all good, like, that part was fine, better than anything else. But when we get ready to get back on the plane, we were, I think that wasn't that bad neither. Other than waiting in the...
Yeah, it's just waiting.
Yeah, waiting. They make you wait so long when you actually get on the plane, So when we got on the plane that night, we were just waiting.
It's just there. Constant. See, that's our complaint with American. Like, this is just why. The plane is uncomfortable. Slow. The waiting. Oh my God, so slow. The waiting. Like, the time changes. The freaking... I'm talking about, like, the delays and stuff. And then the screen. How you not gonna, like, update the screen? Like... How are people supposed to know? Like,
and I know when we got there to go on our way back, this lady was telling me that she flew with American from Texas. She flew with American from Texas, and she said that their emergency exit wouldn't close, so they duct.
Oh yeah, that is right.
I was started to ask her to send me that picture, but I didn't because I didn't know her like that. But they duct taped her emergency exit up, so that's how they got to New York.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just in general, like, American is not...
It's not it. I mean, they have great times, but you're not guaranteed that you're going to actually leave on that time.
Exactly. And especially during the winter, I don't, like... No, don't fly with them. I mean, I know a bunch of people that work there, so don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on airlines or the people that work for them. Y'all making y'all's money, but it's not y'all's fault that everything moves slow. Y'all don't got nothing to do with that.
I know. We're just talking about our experience.
And that it was not at all. But
if I can, I'll do United. But, I mean, we might have to try you again, American, because y'all got some good times. Just y'all can leave on prices. Time. Yeah. You can just leave on time and not have all this waiting.
It will be much better. But I think that is it for our story time today. So, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll
see y'all later
in the next one.
Yeah. Weezy, Back home smoking legal.